Good afternoon. My name is Abraham Mauricio. I live in Plantation, Florida. That's about an hour north of Coral Gables in the Fort Lauderdale area. Originally, I was a JD MPA student, but I graduated with just my law degree in the spring of 2022, and now currently pursuing the MPP degree independently. So my goals with the MPP degree is really to get both the knowledge and the tools and the credentials in order to better work in the field that is my passion, which is public policy. That means, number one, identifying problems that are good problems for the government to solve as opposed to the private sector. Number two, developing new creative solutions to solve those problems, and that involves often and very frequently looking at what has been done in other jurisdictions, other states, other nations, and developing or adapting those solutions in ways that will best fit my local community, or if we're talking about federal policy, my country. When I pass the bar, my goal is to exercise in administrative law, and that is, again, taking the government to task, holding it accountable so that it is a force for good. As far as my clients, there will be clients who have business before state or federal agencies, and maybe who have already had their business litigated at the agency level and are now looking to appeal that to state or federal courts. Right now, I work, was just recently hired for a private high school that caters to elite soccer players trying to make it into MLS or the European Premier Leagues or soccer leagues. I'm very excited because that'll allow me the flexibility to begin the infant stages of my law practice, and while also having gainful employment in the educational field. And the other reason that it's exciting, because in the future I do plan to get my doctorate degree, so having that type of teacher classroom experience on my resume is something that will help me there. So one time that I really wish I had more information available was in 2016. I was working for a state Senate campaign that was coordinated with the Florida Democratic Party and affiliated with the National Democratic Party. And we were doing voter registration efforts specifically targeted to Hispanics in the Palm Beach County area. And what we knew was that, well, number one, what's the challenge? The challenge is that we're targeting people who aren't already registered to vote. And so one source of data wouldn't be helpful to us. But the other problem was that we knew that the publicly available data sources, as far as census data or whatever, was underrepresenting Hispanics in the Palm Beach area. And what we really would have liked is to have the budget to hire statistical experts to do a sort of statistical inference analysis of where they should be based upon the information that we do have publicly available. And we just didn't have that in the budget. And we didn't have anyone on that campaign with the knowledge, the formal knowledge, to be able to do such an analysis. And so we weren't really surprised when Florida went the way it did in 2016. But we were surprised was exactly how strong the shift in Hispanic party preferences was during that time and has continued to be. And so maybe if we had that data, we could have put a dent in it sooner.